Hello, everyone. Thanks for logging on to CBSColorado.com for a few extra minutes here with Scott Hastings, the one and only former NBA hooper. You can find him every day on Altitude Radio and, of course, on every Nuggets broadcast. And when we are talking about these Denver Nuggets, last night's win, Scott, look, I need you to maybe hit me with a dose of reality, because after this game, I'm like, okay, they can win it all. Absolutely. How much stock you put into that one?
Well, listen. If they'd have lost, I say, oh, they still got a chance. If they win, you got to have a yin and a yang, right? You got to have both sides of it. I said on the regular show there that I look at these first two home games as one entity. You won the first half. Now you got to go out and win the second half. And I really do feel this. I think you're going to get Minnesota's best game Wednesday, because they know if they can win that, then you go home, and if they can take care of home, maybe the series over. So I think you got to come out just like you did, blow them away if you can, win that game, and then take at least one in Minnesota, and end this thing in front of your home crowd in Game 5. But listen, Denver's a better team, but, you didn't know in basketball. When we look at John Morant, we don't know if he's going to play in Game 2. Giannis goes out with the back. So, man, something bad happens. You don't know what could happen.
And it's the playoffs, man. Things get crazy. When you look at that next game, 29 points, that's a big win. Hard to think that they might do that again. Is there anything about Minnesota that concerns you, or they need to look out for, like you said, in this, what could be their best performance?
No, you know what? I take a book from Michael Malone's page in the sense that it's about us. The only thing is you want to see maturation from your Nuggets players. Because in the past, when they beat a team bad, they've come back out the next time they play them, and they kind of take it for granted early. This is the postseason. You're putting numbers up on the board. You're trying to get to 4, right? You're trying to get to 4. I want to see this team mature, not take that game for granted, not take them for granted, and come out with the same type of mentality that this is our house. The crowds are crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy good. And take care of business. And if you do that, then you know what? Then you put 2 on the board. Now you only need 2 more.
That sounds pretty good. I like that. When you look at this yesterday's game, and you see Nikola Jokic, right? He gets 13 points, plays less than 30 minutes, ends up fouling out. Not usually what you're expecting, but is this something that the Nuggets can maybe lean on, that everybody else picked it up when Jokic didn't have his, as you said, 35, 20, 10 kind of game?
This is the only team that you're going to play that's going to throw 2 7-footers at one time at you.
Okay.
And yet I still thought he dictated the game the first half and early. I mean, I keep a shot on kick-out passes, open shots missed. He had 6 assists. There was eight shots missed that were kind of wide open. So if you make 4, then now he has a triple-double. 14 boards wasn't to be sneezed at. He's got 2 7-footers in there, and he got 14 rebounds. Only got 12 shots. Probably got to shoot more. I think as the series goes, listen, I think this thing is about winning this series. Win this series. Let him be a facilitator. When they give him opportunities, listen, Kyle Anderson, I don't know if he can guard you, to be honest with you, in the post. But if Kyle Anderson, if you saw that in the first half, when Kyle Anderson went on, he went right at it. Bump, bump, bump. Then Kyle's going, hey, where's the hell? He'll crush him.
Okay.
So they can't play that very long. And then when it's the other 2 guys, you get in the middle, you get Gobert to come over to you. I can dump down to Aaron Gordon. All of a sudden, if you got Edwards cheating in for Gordon's coming down there, I got KCP in the corner or Michael Porter Jr., and he's going to play that way. He's going to play the right way. But to win the game when he only has 13, man, I think that's monster for him.
Well, you talked about, you said it a little earlier, this is going to come down to 4 through 8. One of those guys, Bruce Brown, I feel like it seems like a lot of the season's kind of been an unsung hero. What can he mean to this team in this playoff run?
Well, I thought he was slow defensively coming out. He kind of had 3 plays. He had to call a quick timeout, but after that, it was done.
Yeah.
He's one of, if not you got to remember Ish Smith's on the team, but he's one of the quickest guys on this team. And he can beat you over screens defensively. He can cut you off at a spot quickly and use that. But then when he gets in transition, and see, I don't think he's a true point guard in the sense of let's walk it up, 5X, right, over here. But now, when you get him in transition, I think it was 19-3 in fast break points last night, or 15-3, something like that. You get him in transition, as quick as he is, he can get downhill on you so fast.
Yeah.
He's getting layups, and your defense is still kind of, hey, Romy, how you doing? Hey, we're doing good. Hey, just jogging back.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, here comes Bruce. He's been spectacular. I think the best free agent pickup maybe in the entire NBA this year,
Yeah.
to be honest with you.
That's incredible. I'm actually going to steal one from your radio show. You guys were talking about this today, and I just turned my car off, so I didn't hear your answer, but you were doing your confidence concern scale on this team. What is your confidence concern scale?
Well, let me set this up a little bit, because everybody's freaking out when they didn't play as good as they want. And if you're real honest, when they beat the way out of Memphis to go up 7+ games in the playoff, or to win the West, they shut it down.
Yeah.
We can all say that. But here comes Milwaukee in town. Whoop. All of a sudden you say, whoa, that's pretty good. They beat the way out of Milwaukee. Philadelphia comes down, and other than the last 6 minutes when their third stringers just kind of start going off, they beat the way out of Philadelphia, Golden State. So they picked their moments and said, nah, we're going to play.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden they had the way. So my radio guys were panicking. You know, they're panicking, 6 or 7. Mine was about 3.5.
Okay.
I just think they're too good. So my thought was, if your panic was at 7, that means your positive was a 3.
Yeah.
So after one win, how does that change?
Right.
Does your panic go down to 6? But that mean your confidence still only 4?
Right.
So listen, I think when they played their best, they won the Western Conference regular season. They were the best team in the Western Conference. So I'm not going to doubt that, because they didn't have to play full out for 20 games, 15 games. So my confidence is high. When they play as well as they can, offensively and defensively, they have a chance. They have a legitimate chance to get to Western Conference Finals.
Okay, you absolutely love to hear it. And guys, make sure you don't miss Scott's insight. He's got the best in the business. You can hear him every day, Altitude Radio, 12 to 3.
Yep.
And you can catch him before Nuggets games now on the Nuggets YouTube channel. And, of course, during the broadcasts. Scotty, we appreciate you so much taking the time in what is a very busy season for you.
So promise me, if we get to the finals, we'll do this again?
Hey, you heard it right here. Now I'm going to roll this
in.
tape back in case you say no.
But I'm going to have some wings.
You are going to have some wings. And you know what that means? We will have you back on. We'll see you in the finals. Everybody, thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.